Edmonton's Best Rock 100.3 The Bear.
Edmonton's Best Rock 100.3 The Bear, joined on Zoom today by Dan Murphy from All Good Things. I think Edmonton knows you guys pretty well because for the glory, you guys just had so much success. You would hear that at pretty much every sports game that ever happened.
Yeah, that was the craziest part. You know, a lot of us are huge hockey fans too. So when we heard the playoffs last year, pretty much every game was playing for the glory. You know, as like intros and outros to these playoff games. It was pretty mind blowing. But yeah, we never really thought that it would take off the way it did. And, you know, it's our first ever #1 at radio. And yeah, it's pretty mind blowing. It's brought us some really cool things.
I know you said you didn't really see that coming, but maybe when you put the finishing touches on For the Glory, did you kind of think in the back of your mind, you know, like this could be a pretty sweet hockey song?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of wrote it with the, you know, personally, I wrote it with that intention to begin with. But I think once we added Hollywood Undead, it was kind of like, you know, the magic sauce that we kind of took it to the next level. So, you know, and then with help from our label, you know, kind of connected all the dots for us. And we were finally able to do a lot of touring last year and hit the road, played like 60 shows, you know, before the end of the year. And now we're just gearing up for this year. We've got a lot of cool stuff coming up and some festivals and getting ready to hit the road in about a month or two.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw, was Rockfest one of the ones that you guys are going to be on the lineup for?
Yeah. We got a couple festivals. One of them we haven't been able to announce yet. And then our next tour, I also can't announce yet, but I think this week we'll probably be posting some more dates, hopefully.
Cool. Any specific bands on that Rockfest lineup? I mean, the lineup's insane, but maybe ones that you're like, holy shit, I listened to these guys and now I'm, you know, sharing a stage with them.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the three are kind of blending together as far as lineups go right now. But I mean, that was just our feeling last year, just getting to play, you know, in Daytona and Blue Ridge and Aftershock. It was like every day we'd be playing alongside, you know, these heroes of ours and just getting to see an insane amount of amazing music. I mean, seeing Slipknot or Rocklahoma, that was such a highlight of the summer for us too. So just so many good artists. We've been so blessed this year. It's pretty mind blowing, really.
So you're saying you're kind of getting ready to go back on the road. Are there any certain things you like to do before you're going to go on a big stretch like that? Maybe people you like to see, things you like to do at home to kind of enjoy it before you go?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we're just kind of looking forward to, I don't think we'll be opening this time. So we get a little bit longer of a set. We'll get to kind of experiment with some new songs and, you know, just kind of, you know, try more stuff out. When you're not playing a 30-minute, you have a little bit more wiggle room to kind of see what fans want and everything. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything we need to do before we get out. We just look forward to leaving so much. You know, I just got back to LA and I'm ready to go. So, yeah, we're just looking forward to playing.
Cool. I don't want to say this as a bad thing, but you guys are still kind of a relatively new band, I guess I would say. Totally. How did you guys kind of all come together? I'm guessing you all have, you know, pretty broad music backgrounds, but how did you guys kind of all fit into to one band as All Good Things?
Yeah, it's a very happy accident, honestly. Like this whole thing started as a licensing project. We're all like LA-based studio musicians. We all had our different bands going at the same time. And this project in particular just came as an idea from Andrew and Liz, like, hey, let's write some really bombastic, heavy, crazy rock tunes and license them to like sports and video games and stuff. So that was kind of the intention in the beginning, was just, hey man, let's put them on the internet. I didn't even know what was going on Spotify in the beginning. So all these plays just started accumulating, and, you know, fast forward a few years and there's millions on a bunch of these songs, and it's just, you know, it's so unexpected. And, you know, For the Glory being one of those. In the beginning, we had a song, Fight and Get Up, which were the two that kind of snowballed together. And we realized, you know, man, there's actually like an audience here, and people that were messaging us and saying like, who are you guys? And when are you coming to our town? Are you actually a band? Like, who are you? And we, at the time, we didn't even have promo photos. We're like, no one wants to see our faces. Like, we're just studio people. Like, so, you know, luckily the fans kind of reached out over time and kind of forced us to come out of the dark studio and get on stage. And if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be doing this. So it's a very, very happy accident. We couldn't be more stoked we're at.
That's really neat. Where did the name come from? And did you have any rejected names that didn't make the cut?
I didn't even know that they named the band All Good Things when they started releasing this music. It was Andrew and Liz that came up with that. And I think it was just their idea of a collection of just getting their studio friends together, just good vibes and hangs and, you know, writing stuff real quick and not like overthinking it in the beginning. I think that's kind of where it came from. But, you know, like I said, I didn't even know we had a band name. I didn't even know it was going to be released. I don't know people were hearing this stuff other than if they're watching TV. So it was all a surprise to me, actually.
I see your Millhouse tattoo there. I can see a Bart one on your arm there.
Yeah, it's the hockey from the hockey episode. I don't know if you remember that one, but
yep.
Yeah, big Simpsons guy, that's for sure.
Awesome. Have any of you guys ever been to Canada?
Yeah, I'm actually born and raised in Montana, so I spent a lot of time in Calgary. And you're from Edmonton, so you probably don't want to hear that I go to Flames games quite a bit. But it was awesome. You know, that was the closest team to my hometown growing up, and you know, I got to see Gretzky skate up there when I was a little kid, which is definitely a highlight of my youth. So yeah, grew up kind of going to Flames games. Not a Flames fan. I was kind of a Ranger fan as a kid, but yeah, now that I'm here, we're going to Kings games all the time, which is a lot of fun.
Well, this is awesome. A really cool story of how you guys kind of came to be and all the success you're having. So people in Edmonton are loving the comeback, the new single, and hoping to see you guys maybe up in Edmonton sometime soon.
Yeah, we'd love to get to Canada. We've been trying for a while now, and you know, with COVID, it's a little hard, but it's definitely on the top of the list. We got to get up there and play some shows. But yeah, thank you so much for spinning the comeback. It's amazing. Thanks for spinning for the glory, being one of the first to rock that one up there. So we really appreciate it.
Absolutely. All right. Thanks so much for this, Dan. And yeah, hope to see you in the future. Best of luck on the road. Okay.
Definitely. Thanks, Jess. Take care.
Edmonton's Best Rock 100.